Hey everyone, it is Char from Char's Fascination, and I am redoing this video for a good reason. You can really see from sitting over here underneath everything, and then I can't use the tripod, which is sitting over here, to do this video. Now I have my full spectrum lens on here, which makes the color quality so different. I mean, oh, and I finally found out what matches the shirt perfectly. My periodic table pants, which I am periodically wearing right now. So today's video, what am I going to teach you? I'm going to teach you how to make a face mask. I hate making them. People ask them for them. It's okay. I'm fine with that and everything. Now, this is why I'm doing a redo. That's redo that whole darn thing. Things happen. But I'm just gonna make this into a child size one. The elastic on this is a lot longer than that one, so that's okay. It's not like the material will go unused. You know, it's the elastic. And I'm not picking that loose, so nope. So this one will actually fit an adult face. Now, am I going to use the same material right away? No, I mean, I'm going to use it, but I also want to show you guys how you can take another material like this, which, you know, you would think wouldn't be all that breathable, but you can actually see through it. Take that, cut it to the size that you need, right? Now, who all am I making these for? My friends Wayne and Nicole from Sin City Soaps and Candles, which of course you know I will leave a link, with my affiliate code SharsNation10 to get 20% off your entire purchase. Now, of course, other than keeping water next to me, I always keep my sewing body butter. This is just, I just strictly use this for sewing. It still smells great after so many months. It still smells great. It's still very hydrating to the skin. And I don't have makeup on, so I can do this. No makeup, people. Except for a little lip gloss. Oh, and their lippy, it isn't like one of these, but I've shown you. This is Illuminati. I got that one of the boxes that I used to get, a subscription that I used to get, which was the, what's that? Slay Glam. I used to get Slay Glam. Like, look. We all need to moisturize during the day, and I'm going to tell you, this stuff is great for moisturizing while you're doing a craft or just plain moisturizing. Gotta keep those crinkles and wrinkles down and not look crusty. I'm just saying, my birthday's coming up this Sunday, so can't be looking all crusty. Oh, why do I not have my one necklace on? I have to change the chain on that. It broke. But that's not why we're here. Get you wood at. And I'm really learning how to deal with nails. How do y'all deal with that? Serious. How do you deal with having nails? So, my regular glasses are over there, so you guys know if my regular glasses are not near me, I will use my reading glasses. So, that's my backup. So, what are we doing right here is we will take a square of this fabric. Doesn't really matter in which direction it goes and flows and this and that. But I do actually prefer it to go this way. That way I can see how many I could possibly get out of this. So if I slit this up the middle, this should give me plenty. And yes, this is the material from my look of Mary, Queen of Scots. This is some of the material that I have left. I do have a little bit more left of this one, not much. But cut that straight up the middle. Then you can fold it like that. Okay. Try to make sure that you get this as matchy as possible, because you're only wanting it to where it's going to cover the face and the mouth. That's what they say we have to do, right? So why not go with something stylish? Why do I always have to be wearing some ugly looking piece of whatever on our face, right? It's not very stylish. And these are not party masks. That's a disclaimer on these. These are not a party mask. Now, if you want the medical grade material, I do happen to have medical grade material. That is what the blue, aqua blue material is inside of this mask. I don't think I have any more black material left, so I would have to cover that in other materials, such as this or anything else. So, like I was saying, with this, just make sure that you try to get everything all matchy. And again, depending on the size of the face, I really don't think everybody has that big of a facial area to have to do this with. So you're really going to take it to just about, I'm going to see that again, right about here. Right about there. Oh, I can't remember. The camera's over here, not over there. So you really are going to take it only about to this line, which is that brown line right there. And that's where you're going to cut it to. So again, size it, match it, and cut it. Size it, match it, cut it. That's exactly what you want to do. Size it, match it, cut it. Now, is this necessarily for a woman? No, not necessarily. Some men like stuff like this, you know. Can be very unisex. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see. So we are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which leaves enough for a child-sized mask after that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ashley will count from the white line. 1, 2, 3, and 4, which then leaves enough for another mask. So for this one, we will split it up between the tan and the brown. So that is that for that part, which means that we have 3 almost equal size mask shapes right here. Now, here's the thing. This looks like I just cut these for quilting, okay? Take your quilting material, okay, and you can do the same thing. Char just gave you an idea. Run with it. I don't do the ones that split here for a specific reason. Let's say if you went into a hospital and you had that one that was split here, you're more prone to, let's say if somebody's in there and they have tuberculosis, which, by the way, tuberculosis, if you don't look back in medical history, is extremely deadly. Yes. That's why we get shots. Malaria. Deadly. Anthrax. Deadly. I don't understand what this mist is that they sprayed us with on the airplane. If you know, please tell me. I would love to know. It's scary mist. Trust me, that was scary. Like, they didn't even tell us what they were misting us with on the airplane. Tell me you wouldn't be scared. Like, you're only sanitizing, and there's like this weird foggy mist coming from the ceiling. And my friend, he was telling me, he's like, according to standards, they're supposed to tell you. They weren't telling us jack nor shit. Just we're sanitized. Wow. I really don't think I want to go on vacation again. That was scary. No, it really was. Like, the airline just, they were not telling us what they were misting us with. Would you feel comfortable? I just did not. I just did not feel comfortable. Okay, so now how I'm going to cut this. Turn it over like this. Don't be confused. We're like those paper things that we would do in school. I want it like this though. If you ever remember doing kind of origami cutting art, this is about the same thing. You're going here. And then what you're going to do is come down here. Now, see, I'm showing you guys this because you should know this. This actually makes the shape for the nose. And I did do it like this because I want it like this. I believe this is the smaller one. And then fold it over again and make sure that it's just rounded off, assortedly rounded off. So that when you go to do this, it makes it a lot easier for your placements. And I'm only doing a very thin amount to take off of this for a reason. Now, like I said, I had one here that would be about a child-sized mask. This would be it. And a child might think this is cute, but for a kid, you could put a little button right there, and they could pretend they're a little stripy animal. Make it fun, not scary. Okay, and I have two of these. It's a good stiff material, so now basically you could just take this and just put one on here, but I have two of these, and we have some weird regulations anymore on how to be a human. Right? Okay, remember how I said we're just going to take this and reuse it. You have a small child that needs some sort of face covering. I'll reuse that. I'll just sew the elastic on the other one different. So this is what we're going to do with this, is make sure that we have, I don't feel like changing out my threading. I probably should to a white threading for this. I might here in a moment, but I want to show you guys that you can even cut this like this, and it's perfect for, this little tiny thing is perfect for kids, because like I said, you can make this so cute. You can make this into, it's almost shaped like an owl if you look at it. It's almost shaped like a little owl. And then you just simply, like, when you go to do this, and this is why I'm going to change out the threading, is you will take this and sew it around. And if I did this with the black thread, I'm not sure how it would come out, but we can always test that right now in the moment. Give me a moment to bring you down here. I'm not really feeling like editing too much today. Yes, this week I've done so much edit, like serious edit for my vacation videos. So I don't know. I just don't feel like editing today. You ever get that day where you just don't feel like editing, but you know you should, but you don't want to? I'm sure we all have those days, so yeah. I know that's what it's going to have to come down to, is edit. So give me one moment. Okay. Since we had to stop and then restart, it's no big deal. What I did was change out the thread. I changed out the thread. No big deal. So now what we can do, now normally I would say for a beginner you just go ahead and pin this together. That way it makes it easier for you. Okay. Because I do want to make a sewing experience much easier for you. Now when you go to put your elastic in there, don't like cram it in there an inch like I did on the other one. Take it out, let's say if you're working with a stripy fabric like I want you to start where the elastic is on purpose. Okay? I really do. I want you to start where the elastic is on purpose. So before we do that, let me tune you in a little further here, and not to my cleavage machine, right? And then I have this on my serger setting. And like I've said before, I really love this machine because of the simple fact you don't have to do that stop-start. You can just simply keep going. And now if the material does pucker just a bit, you can tug on that and it will let loose. And like I said, this is the child size one. So what you want to do before you come over to this side of where that is, you want to take that other half of the elastic banding, right? You want to take that, go here. Now, I know it may seem weird that I'm doing it like this. But you'll be like, isn't that kind of weird? No, actually it's not. It makes it really, like, seriously easy to be able to do this. Sure we are straight across as possible. And then again, you don't put like a whole amount of the elastic in there, just put maybe a half an inch. And then what I do is I backstitch, and I always backstitch over the elastic to keep that strength in. Oh, I have so much thread on here from when I sewed with this material. And then just go around. That's it. That's what there is to this. Really, it's that simple. I mean, it seems like lately, and I want to tell you guys this, it just seems like lately a lot of people have been trying to make these seem super complicated. They're not really complicated to do. I will eventually show you guys how to make this by hand instead of doing it on machine, because I know not a lot of my viewers have a sewing machine, and it also makes it easier for you, so that you're not like, oh, I gotta go out and buy another one. No, sweeties. You can even upcycle garments that you have and use that. Now, like I said, because it's the shape of a little owl head, you can literally take this. You can embroider owl eyes on here. Owl eyes, in which, by the way, is my tribal name. You can literally embroider, and this also has embroidery settings. So the Singer Heavy Duty 4452 has a free-handed setting for embroidery, which I think is amazing. This is an amazing machine. You don't need an embroidery machine. You don't need a serger machine. You don't need a fancy stitch machine. This is an all-in-one, which for me, for the price of this one, I got this for $208. That was after tax. But that's not bad for a Singer. Singer is a top brand name. They've been in homes for generations. As you guys well know, over here, I have a Singer sewing machine that's antique. Okay, but like I said, this one will fit a child. So, Jessica Vargas, you have one for your little loony bear. You have one for your little Luna bear. And she can pretend that this is a bear schnozzle if she wants, because it is kind of like a bear muzzle. You can turn this either way. But I have all these other materials to use for making masks. And I quickly today just wanted to show you guys how to make one. And when you go to put this on the child, make sure you put it underneath the ear. It makes it a lot easier to keep it on the face if you put the banding under the ear. It really does. I don't have my bandana near me, but I would even show you, like, even when I put on just a bandana, I tie it back here so it's under the ear. And the ear is something that really helps to keep it on the face. And not irritating is what I want to say, not irritating to the face. So, I do have this one. I have this one. This is an adult size mask, even though it doesn't look like it. It's only because the elastic banding is a lot longer than this elastic banding, in which you can sort of tell. So this is adult size, this is child size. What's my other adult size one? Oh, okay, this is adult size. So, people that, they're terrified. Please don't be terrified. There's too many people out there that made themselves terrified, and I don't want my people out here thinking, I gotta be terrified of everything. Don't do that to yourself. It gives you mental meltdown. We don't want that to happen to you, because you know why? I want all of you to stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, kids. Be positive that all this mask wearing crap is over soon. And as always, stay blessed. And then you know what these become later on? A bra. Or a bikini cup. serious. We will figure out what to do with all these. So I will see you in the next one.